fun to watch.
Oh,
Even though like
yeah.
the stuff he was saying was complete cuckoo, it was really fun to watch.
It was super fun to bounce things off of him. But people are asking in the chat, what did his teeth look like in person? They looked fine, like good, normal, good.
They were white.
Yeah, they were white. He didn't have any like rotting, you know. Sometimes when you don't brush your teeth for years, you have like crazy plaque buildup. Even because he says he even eats fruit. I mean, fruit has sugar in it. You're gonna have to brush your teeth after that. Maybe if he was just eating meat, you could be like, well, maybe there's no sugar in his diet, so there's no plaque or buildup. The man eats fruit. He's gonna have to brush his teeth.
The man eats rotting carcass. I mean, how do you brush your teeth after that? You know, it's just
right.
Get the taste out of your mouth.
He eats rot. When did he eat?
Well, I'm exaggerating.
So in general, is he like against medicine and just like anything developed?
He was very careful to
society?
couch that though. Like when you asked about the prostate thing,
he
was like, I personally don't believe I need checkups like this, but if you're not living the primal lifestyle, you should see a doctor, which is like, okay.
I appreciated that because, you know, a lot of these charlatans would be like, no, never. But that was a good, responsible answer that I appreciated.
Yeah. I think it is playing a pretty smart game of, otherwise he would just get banned from everywhere.
Right.
For saying stuff like that, you know, it's just like
That's a good
actually
point.
dangerous misinformation.
Yeah, that is interesting. But yeah, no, he was right on in that regard. But it seems that the man is just not into doctors or dentistry or really anything.
As a woman, I cannot stand everything that he talks about. It's all like the top most toxic values that I could imagine. And even also like being pregnant, I'm assuming everybody at this point is watching the new Game of Thrones show. Like you see what they have to go through with pregnancy without like medicine and everything that's been developed. Like why would I want to go back to primal? I
know.
Why would I want to do that to myself?
And like, I mean, his whole theory of primal is so inconsistent. Like, he chooses to be primal and how he eats, but he's
flying a private jet and he wants an expensive watch.
Yeah, and like, well, he has ways of justifying it. But then when I go, well, what's the difference between sharpening a stick and editing our genes? And he goes, oh, well, you're one of those guys, huh? And I'm like, well, you're that guy more. You have a billion exceptions.
I stumbled across a video. He drinks beer too. Like, is that primal? According to his diet?
He'll say yeah.
And for raising kids, like it's all about like, oh, you gotta man up. You gotta take a knife to your head.
I hope my son kicks my ass.
That was
a wild ride because
that was the most interesting.
At one point, he was talking about how CPS came to his house, and I was really like, "Oh God, that's horrible. That's scary." But then, like immediately afterwards, he was like, "Yeah." And so all my kids' friends come over, and I put machetes up to their head, and I pay them if they'll let me slash their head and make them bleed. And I was like, "Okay, CPS."
Before he said it, the chat was all talking about CPS.
See, I wasn't reading the chat.
Yeah.
At all. I wanted to be in the moment.
Yeah.
But and I don't know. I don't know, man. And then he talks about how his kids were sick.
Yeah.
And the only thing that cured them was liver.
Yeah.
And I question that personally. It seems probably to me, and again, I don't know what actually happened. Only he does, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Is that a lot of young kids have allergies to certain things, and they go away as they grow up.
You can grow out of allergies.
A lot of times, especially kids grow out of allergies. It could also be that they were not that healthy because he was switching them to the liver.
And he mentioned EpiPens and then not wanting to take EpiPens. And from what I understand, if you need an EpiPen, you should carry it.
An EpiPen if you need an EpiPen. It's not like you just shove raw liver in the mouth and then pray that the shock subsides. Yeah, he says he starved them for 3 days. Yeah, I don't know. The kids seem happy, I think. I don't know.
And the thing is how much of it is exaggerated.
Were they here? Did you see that?
No, not the kids weren't. Just his wife.
Okay.
Right. How much is real?
It's such a character that I don't know. He might just not have realized the audience that he's speaking to would not think that's badass. You know what I mean? I really don't know how much of that was even real.
I would be super impressed and honestly captivated if he was just at home a normal ass dude and he was like eating broccoli and chicken and rice and shit.
Well, Zach, who has been following for a while, he mentioned this morning that if you go back to like his early videos, you can tell like it's before the characters really kicked in, and he's way like he's still about like the naturalistic
He looks the same,
lifestyle
Zach,
or whatever.
his body.
Can we see?
Yeah, his first video on his Instagram, he's like, "Hi, I'm Brian Johnson."
Send me that right now.
I want to see it.
So I think over time he's just really leaned into this over-the-top character, and so it makes it hard to separate fact from fiction a little bit.
Here, this was, I don't know why this was so funny to me. I was watching this last night because everyone's like, oh, that shit was so awkward. And to me, I was really just having fun with it. And then I guess he started getting nervous. I'm going to hide the replay.
Well, also, here, I'll
Personally,
say this
watching
after.
it didn't seem that awkward to me, but
Yeah, well, here.
Landlocked tribes.
Can you give me some volume?
Yeah, I don't.
Is it turned? It might be turned down on your laptop, like the actual operating system volume.
Let me see.
You hit the.
It's maxed.
Really?
Why is
That's weird.
hitting us so low?
Is the pad on me? Yeah, I've cranked right now, Ethan, so you should be.
Call a peace treaty to exchange at least one day out of the week because seafood was required to express their health and happiness. So seafood, fish eggs, and fish have always been, and listen, we don't do a lot of it, but one day a week we do some seafood.
Okay.
So
there it is.
I would say it's absolutely primal.
So having fun, everything's going good.
And how about keeping cholesterol levels below 200 milligrams DL?
Yeah, I don't know if you know, but that's synonymous with lowering your testosterone.
Mm-hmm.
Subprimal.
We don't do blood tests.
Well, we don't do.
What about
I already did a blood test. It's online. Google it.
Okay.
Search it up.
What about the planet Mars?
That's like an easy one, right? And the planet Mars, I mean, it's a celestial body, but what he gets all stumped on Mars. Watch this.
Oh, fuck, I don't know anything about it.
Okay.
We refuse to answer.
Are you giving? Is it giving vibes? Like, is it giving subprimal or primal vibes?
Well, it seems pretty goddamn primal.
Primal, yeah. It's a planet. What about Mars, the Roman god of war?
He get real nervous
shredded.
after
What
the.
else is there about him? Tell me something about him.
I don't know. He's a mythological god of war. It's fine. What about birth control?
Birth control's probably not primal.
Interesting.
You don't see
Condoms?
any-
Not
Probably.
primal. Well, and
just say
then,
what you're thinking.
well, and then I was like, well, hold the fucking phone. You make it sound like you and your wife are just like fucking all the time. Where's all the kids at?
Of course not. But again, this is such a
Very
nuanced topic.
interesting.
Agreed with that one. Condoms. not
But you guys
primal.
must be using contraceptive. You only have 2 kids. It sounds like you guys fuck like
I guess I
rabbits.
missed this part.
This is something that I'm going to go back to what I said earlier. Once we get into this level,
Listen, he's got this whole theory of life he's putting for. If contraceptions are not subprimal, I'd like to know what's his solution there.
Yeah.
Does he just pull out? I don't think that's effective enough. If this guy's as virile as he says,
I mean, we don't talk about that.
We don't.
Yeah, fair enough. Very respectful. What about
saw
selling
that.
feet pics online?
I'm not really enjoying this anymore, so I'm going to be like, hey, look.
Okay, we can call it off.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can call it off.
Yeah, I mean, I get it. If you like doing that, it's just like, I don't really enjoy that, and
Hey, you say no, and we're out.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, that's about.
but I don't know. They got a little heavy there. There was one moment when he got really angry at me. Hold on, I'll pull it up. People said they were scared for me. Here it is. I don't know if you saw this, Ela.
Here's
I
the thing. Here's the thing. Never talk about my wife in this context.
Oh, okay.
Here's the thing.
I didn't really take it as a serious threat. I don't know.
I thought your reaction was perfect.
If he was trying to be a serious threat, I didn't perceive it like
So,
that.
I do feel because that happened first,
Yeah.
and then when you're doing the game, when you brought up his sex life with his wife again, it was right after that he said he's out.
Contraceptives.
You said you guys fuck like bunnies, right?
I didn't ask him to verify it
Okay.
or
Well-
dispel it. I'm just saying, obviously you guys use contraceptives. Because he was always talking about how you become more, your libido goes crazy when you have testosterone like me. So I was like, okay, this guy fucks nonstop. I mean, that's what he's putting out in the world. That's what he's saying.
Yeah. Here's the thing. Never talk about my wife in this context.
Oh, okay.
But here's the thing.
Yeah, you guys remind me of Nathan Fielder there. You're like, okay.
But you know what? I've been doing this long enough, I'll be honest, that I'm much better equipped to handle moments like this. Because I've learned that once something's uncomfortable or awkward, you just drop it immediately and move quickly away from it.
Right.
Where before I had this impulse to like stay there and linger on it and taste it and feel it. And that's not good for a show, a live show, or the guests. The guests hate that. And most of all, I look like a fucking idiot when I do that. Yeah, so you're first on the subreddit, Hila.
The whole time, by the way, I saw a comment saying it, and I was also thinking it. Like, the whole time was just thinking what Dan is thinking right now. It's just like everything was so extreme, from the misinformation to the stuff he was saying to the interaction of everybody.
I'm looking for that one post that I was just on. If I go back.
I wasn't here yesterday, but
Oh, you weren't?
yeah, no, I missed it because I was taking care of AB. But I came in today and I opened the fridge. I don't know if you guys saw this yet. There's like a huge jar of like cow parts in there.
Oh, it's not just cow parts.
It's not cow parts.
That, my friend, is a penis.
That's a bull
Yeah, I
part.
didn't want to say that. But, okay.
You don't want to say penis? Yeah, no, it's a penis.
Yeah, they left it for us.
They left us a
little-
parting gift, and actually, I wanted to throw it possibly to you guys if anybody wants to try the pickled penis. It is cooked. So.
You're looking at me.
All
but
I
no.
was thinking.
Well, this is a Joker moment.
Kind of a Joker brain move to eat the bull.
Yeah, I don't.
Zach's our Joker brain.
Yeah, Zach, penis.
I don't care about that shit anymore.
Oh fuck, the penis has completely.
Oh, we found the line. We find after all these years, we found the line. Eating pickled bull.
Yeah, you're out. Joker brain is over.
All I was thinking though, watching it, is I love my sub-primal husband.
Dude.
And all you sub-primal men out there, I love you. You guys are the greatest.
Thank you, Hila. Yeah,
That's very nice. I can't relate because he did say that I'm extremely primal.
You're
so
half primal,
yeah.
so I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they always go be like, sub-primal. It's like, bro, yeah, I'm sub-primal. I mean, what the fuck you want from me? I live in a house, you know what I mean? I like the inner. I leave my Wi-Fi on.
You wipe your ass.
I wipe my ass, you know, crazy shit like that.
Oh, AB is in our.
I feed my children actual food.
Right.
Yeah.
You see this note AB just sent from home? He was
What?
just watching from home.
Penis is not halal. Oh, is that right?
I mean, yeah, just in general, like.
So there you go.
To eat one, it's just not right.
Right.
Really? There's a rule against eating penis.
Not specifically.
So why?
There's probably a mitzvah for it.
Wait. So why do you say it's not halal, AB? What's your evidence for that?
I mean, it might just be in scripture, right?
I'd like to see the quote.
Is bull penis halal?
I need a reference
I'm googling
on that.
it. Let's find out. Let's see. Penis.
Ian, you're like the tank man. You usually fuck with anything. Would you
He's
hit
the one that he thought was the sub-primal, by the way.
Yeah, because you guys definitely did some misdirection on it.
Yeah, he's right. It's not. The 7 things that are parts of the animal in Islam: flowing blood, penis, testicles, vulva, glands, urinary bladder, and gallbladder.
I'll tell you what. I wish I was a Muslim yesterday, man. 'Cause I would have kept 2 of those things out of my mouth.
Well, it's probably not kosher either.
Yeah, probably not. I should have pulled that card. The bull testicles is probably the worst thing I ever taste, and I swear to you, that taste was in my mouth all fucking night. I could not get rid of it.
Can you describe it? Like what?
It was like a really metally, sour, like really kind of just sour, metally, and it just sits real. It just kind of is a real low profile flavor, but it just sits on you, man. So fucking foul, dude. I actually had a dream last night. I swear to God. That there was a massive parasitic worm
Oh no.
that was crawling out of one of those meats, like a big red parasitic worm, and I was like, oh my god, dude. Oh my god, I just put that in my mouth.
Oh yeah, and he thought we should all have a worm in our...
Tapeworms, yeah.
Yeah, I saw the thumbnail. It hit you pretty hard, right?
Yeah, the worst pain of your life, I believe.
Yeah, so obviously the thumbnail is clickbait. That's the bell testicles was stuck in my mouth, and that's basically all there is to that. So thank you guys for tuning in. Worst pain of my life.
So, by the way, we should do our ad read.
So before that, Ian, will you try the bull penis? I mean, I did. I chewed that shit up for like a minute, then spit it out. Fucking horrid. But you crushed that, and you could tell me which is worse, that or the Sumstromen. And I think the balls were worse, but we don't have those anymore.
I'm not touching this one. No one else is gonna do it. Nobody.
I'm not gonna eat it. I'm not gonna eat the boner pro bono. So put a price on it.
Pro bono boner.
I'll give you $100. I don't know. You guys sat me dry for this shit.
Let me think about it.
100 bones.
100 bones.
That's a lot of money.
100 bones.
How much to eat the whole cock?
Oh, all of a sudden money got involved and Zach's back in.
The whole cock? You're not gonna. I'll give you $1,000 to eat that whole cock. There's no shot. It's not gonna happen.
Dude, it's huge.
I'll give
It's
you.
like,
I could even do it higher, and I feel bad because you're just not gonna get it. But it's massive, and I'll give you $5,000 if you eat that whole cock.
ooh, spicy.
$5,000, bro.
That's a lot of dough, Zach.
Really thinking about it.
I'm telling you, there's no way.
I agree with
shit
Ethan.
hits Zach's lips, he's gonna freak out.
No shot. It's huge.
It's so
huge.
big, and it's so gnarly. It's super hard to eat. $5,000.
It ain't worth it.
Yeah, I don't
couldn't
think
do
it
it,
is.
man.
Yeah.
Now for Ian, on the other hand, $50 for him.
Oh shit, he's going to get it.
Watch out what you
He
tell
is?
Lena because...
Well, bring it out here. Bring it out. Let's put it.
Watch out for Lena, that's all I'm saying.
Well, she can. It's.
Oh, I thought AB said it's okay.
Wait, he did?
That it's not.
Oh, it's not. Okay.
Yeah. So here it is. Oh, my, they look like bratwurst, but it's actually just a pickled cock.
No.
Hi, I'm Dick Tips.
And wasn't it like plopping yesterday? Like it was making noise?
But the jar was
Yeah.
like, because
Oh yeah, it was going up and down, and I was like, dude, do not fucking leave this here. I was really telling them like, don't leave that here. Take that shit with you.
What does the chef do if everything is raw?
Yeah, that's just kind of getting at. I guess he seasons the food when they're at home.
So it is seasoned.
Yeah, he has a.
I mean, it was still prepared. It was like cut up and stuff, and
cut up.
It was circumcised.
Yeah, like the
culinary school,
the bone marrow and everything, and yeah, I mean, it had to be like sliced and prepared for serving.
I've seen in other videos
Who can't do that?
He cooks food and makes like sushi too.
Okay.
Yeah. So I don't know. Ian, is there a shot here for?
Is it like the same portion you had yesterday? Just like a.
I would no. You got to take more of a medallion.
You gotta eat the whole
Not
thing,
much
dude.
bigger, not much bigger, but a full cross section. You know what I mean?
For what? What do I get?
$100, dude.
Let me see the portion. And I probably.
Dude, Ian.
I mean, it also goes and show history
That's true.
beyond the money.
I still hype you up for that Zoomstromen to this day,
Well,
bro.
Liver King said that I'm like the sub.
I know.
And it got to me a little.
Uh-oh, I see.
Yeah, he's dead
That's
wrong
man.
about
He
that.
is dead wrong.
There's only one way to overcome that, and I gotta eat a dick.
Why don't you do it and then we'll send him the video? Oh, by the way, I wanted to see this video Zach sent me of the first Instagram video.
Shirt.
Yeah, he's wearing a shirt, first of all.
My mission is to put back in what the modern world left out. If you want to follow along and learn more, follow me here. I'm Brian Johnson. My family and tribe call me Liver King. My mission is to put back in what the modern world left out. If you want to follow along and learn more, follow me here.
Like he isn't like necessarily adapted the.
Yeah, no, it's definitely
Nope.
a different persona. that
Nobody
he's putting
cares
out.
about Brian Wilson.
So this is
Johnson.
only a year ago?
I care about Brian Wilson.
Was that only a year ago? Yeah, he blew up fast, man.
I'm Brian.
This was from August 22, 2021. Yeah, about a year ago. Pretty incredible.
How many followers does he have?
He's popular. I mean, on Instagram he's got like 2 million, but on I think
Wow.
TikTok's his biggest.
Wow.
All right, let me thank our sponsors. You guys think if you want to eat a dick medallion?
Can we